3 flavors. This is our first day in Corfu, and we thought of trying the local bakeries. We've got a couple bakeries. In fact, every street is riddled with bakeries, like small ones. But like the boutique, fancy ones, and then like the sort of old-fashioned traditional ones. This one was really handy. It was on our way back to our first excursion. We may not be trying everything because it's a bit later in the day, so there was not much to try. This is more of the sort of the last few things that they were selling. But they always had, this specific one had loads of cookies, like more than one needs.
That's more than a normal amount of
cookies. Like
there's a lot of
like
cookies.
They weren't even a cookie specialist.
No.
You know what I mean? Like they weren't like Ben's cookies and they was out there to selling cookies. They had loaf of bread behind them, all the traditional like shells of bread and pastries at the front, and then like this just whole cabinet of thingy. So we did buy cookies. That just reminds me of the you know, the swirl chocolate and malt cake, not malt cake, but like Madeira. You know, the one that you get the whole loaf and it's like all different colours. Yes, so this is one of their cookies. But we did focus more on pastries actually, because they're famous for loads of stuff. Specifically their feta and spinach. So this first one is, I believe, is spinach. They call this pie. I think that like.
Yeah, I think it was. What was interesting though was when she was bagging it, she was also adding some extra seasoning.
I didn't see that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so this is completely this is just a spinach patty, spinach pie. It's not like filling like we think pie contains. No, I lied. Yeah, really soft. I'm not doing. Bring your face close to me so I can hide it. There you go. You try it. Okay. It's strictly spinach. They do love their spinach here.
Oh, yeah.
It's salty. I don't know what that is, but it's really salty. Olives? I think it's olives and spinach.
Are you sure it's not feta?
No.
Sorry, I'm just dissecting it now. It is.
It's not. No. It is. That's why it's so.
Found the evidence.
Oh my god. Okay, so then maybe we
spinach and feta.
So that's it's a pie. And then we have the traditional one. Yeah, with like a layered phyllo pastry type. This is definitely spinach and feta.
Yeah. I suspect like earlier in the day these would have been a bit crispier.
Oh, crispy.
It's good.
That's quite like what's it called? Like Moorish.
That's pretty good that. So when you come to Greece, have the spinach and the feta pastries.
I'm really Moorish.
What else did we get? I actually can't remember what the last one was.
Last one I think is the one that you said they put seasoning on.
Oh no, she put powdered sugar on this one.
And cinnamon.
And cinnamon. Yeah. So this is a cream-filled pastry. It's exactly the same pastry, but filled with cream.
I think their cream is what we call custard. It's very yellow.
You're right. Yeah.
It smells like a schnitzel.
Oh.
Oh no, schnitzel's the meat one. What's it called?
Yeah, strudel.
Strudel. It smells like strudel. And really good. It's like crumbly and crispy like a croissant.
I'm getting more pastel de nata. It's like
it's very similar to
a large flat pastel de nata.
Yeah. Oh, can we also say this was really cheap? And look at the portion size. This is not one person. Like if you're eating this, and I think this is what they consider breakfast.
Yeah.
They don't really have what we call breakfast.
No one's going around having like a bit of toast. Their bread is different.
Yeah, their loaf of bread's weird. It's soft and spongy.
But not also like huge. Like the loaves is like this size.
I'll let James hack into the cookie, but if that's breakfast, I can see every child loving that.
I feel like it's when you go to Old Steam and get a cinnamon social.
No, but
I feel like people do that.
Cinnamon. Maybe. They don't really open that early. Cinnamon Social, if you've been to Ollenstein, is like cinnamon bun, but like on another level. It's soft and it's not like dry. Oh, it's like a shortbread.
Yeah, it has that.
Move your head out. Thank you. Yeah.
There we go, thank you.
Thank you. Does it taste chocolatey?
Yeah, a little bit. And sugary. Quite crumbly. Not bad though. Be great with a cup of tea.
Quite dry.
No. As I said, be great with a cup of tea.
Spinach and feta, iconic.
Yeah.
Just like an iconic combination. I mean, every country does their own cream version. You know what I mean? Like pasta donata's equivalent.
Yeah.
But that spinach and feta is just like something you can't beat. It's just like that's that flavour profile that you know of. Anyway, moving on to the next thing we eat.
Some more food. That? Ready?
Trust him to do that. Oh, the sexy shot that we were missing. Alright, dig in.
Should just have this top layer.
No, dig in properly.
Three.
Oh. They're not small portions. At the minute. Not small portions, I swear. Give you a whole diabetes. Warm. And hot.
You're a tomato.
Have you seen yourself, love? Right, okay, so this is like, I don't know, I think this is like day 5 or night 5, but we've just come back from a long day in the city, and there's a couple of things that I've picked up on our way, all of which is dessert. I've realised that there's no savoury choice here, but even though I thought baklava was a Turkish treat, it's actually quite common in this sort of Mediterranean area. There's like quite a few varieties, so there's not just your typical pistachio baklava. There's something also called, what did I have yesterday? I'll leave it here.
Similar.
Yeah, like kalafe, which is a vermicelli baklava.
And cold.
Very different, yeah, completely different. Much more sweeter, but not in the syrup way, but more of like it's like sticky and gloopy.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one's layered and a bit more greasy. So we went to a couple of the sort of inner lanes of Corfu town, which is like filled with like streets of like riddled with clothes, souvenirs, food, bakery. But they're not like one section of one thing. It's like random at every corner.
Yeah.
So like everywhere you turn, you find a bakery. So there was this one specific bakery who just did different types of baklava, right? Like there's this lady that had just panels full of it, like everywhere, different types, across like sort of Greek counties or regions.
Yeah, different areas.
So we chose 3. We went with a like quite random 3. So we got we've got, what's this one again?
I think that has chestnut in it.
So there's chestnut. There's 2 donut types of baklava.
It's the CORFU kind of specialties with like special syrups.
Yeah, so these are syrups with like cardamom, spices, and then they had in their bakery, this is their own kind that they've made themselves. It's filled with an orange cream. I'll leave the details down below.
I didn't remember what the last one was.
So I will leave all the details down below, but I'm going to let James pick the first one that he wants to try.
So I picked this one at Bakery because it sounded really interesting. is a sort of
chestnut triangle
shape.
ninja style looking thing.
Quite
Dense. Yeah, they're dense. I have to admit, they're like,
Oh,
it's chestnut paste.
mm.
Oh, so we have this in Asian cuisine as well, like chestnut paste. I mean, that's so interesting. It feels.
That's not what
so
I expected
dense.
at all, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Not sweet.
No, not at all.
Very
I
dense.
don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
Really dense.
Mm.
I think the best way to imagine it is like blowtorch paste. It's like the paste you get in like Asian buns.
Yeah.
Not sweet, really savoury. Even though I want to try the orange one, I'm actually really intrigued about this because in Pakistani or Indian or quite a few that sort of cross-border cultures, I've only had it in Pakistani restaurants. They have a similar donut that's also topped with syrup as well, and it looks exactly like this, or it's more dome shaped. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I don't like that one.
What's this? So, okay.
I like it because the flavour is good, but the initial bite is really, it bursts in your mouth. It must be all like soaked sugar, but no like flavour.
It just tastes of fried.
Like donutty.
No,
Oh.
just like fried. I can't describe it in any other way. You know how when you fry something,
Yeah.
you kind of have that oily residue.
Yeah, that's the thing that popped in my mouth. In the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another one of theirs. Again, a soaked donut. This one's a lot heavier, I'm not gonna lie. It's a different syrup. There's more rose water. Okay, I don't like it. Again, it bursts in your mouth. The syrup is nice though, like the rose flavour comes through.
Yeah. I think this one is the better of the two syrup ones.
I think the chestnut one wins.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
out of those. Okay, this is a non-traditional one. It's a bit smashed, so just be
It
forgive
looked
it.
a lot prettier
Yeah.
when we bought it.
In the window, it looked really pretty. It's very. This is the orange cream, the orange custard. What's that?
What is it?
No, currant.
Sticky.
I think I'm gonna put that at the end. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like. It's not the flavour. It's very gooey, and I must admit, it comes to a surprise. And it feels really intense for no reason. When I think about baklava, I think about the nuttiness, the layers, the syrup, the crunchiness. That was just complete mush. The orange cream though is really delicious. It tastes like a cherry chocolate orange, but I think the currant takes it a little bit overwhelmed.
If you have a really sweet tooth, you would love all of them. But I now need some like salt or
Yeah, it's
water because that's
maybe not the best idea to obviously have it all at once. So be prepared. I would say the chestnut baklava is from a specific region. I'll do some research and leave the information down in the description. But all of these, or most of these, do come from a certain region, whether that is the sort of most of the Greek regions, and some of it is Cypriot/Turkish. So there is a lot of crossover there. That was what the woman was saying. Like she did adopt a lot of the spices, the flavors, and introduce them to a lot of them. So it is outside the traditional CORFU.
Yeah, there was a lot covering a lot of different regions.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is how I'm describing this platter.
Yeah. The next one we're gonna show you before we move on to the next another day's. Oh, the next one I'm gonna show you is from.
It's a different bakery.
It's completely different, and again, several streets down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pronounce it. Something.
Since when? 1970?
Yeah.
No.
A lot of the bakeries here are very, very traditional and very old. Now,
I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what the flavour profile should be, but it looked interesting.
do you know what it looks like? It looks like fried pasta with sesame seeds.
A little bit.
And it is fried pasta. That's so weird. It's not, obviously, it's probably dough. It looks like a what's it called? A funnel cake from America. You know what I mean? Like, it's all funnel-like. Crunchy, donut-esque. The sesame seeds is really good, but very like it's not like a cake batter. It's like
sesame seeds and
yeah, watching.
that's the pastry everywhere.
I don't think, sweetheart. My God, you can't take you anywhere. I don't think it's dough though. I think it's pasta.
You think?
Yeah, because the shape is like
I thought
pasta.
it was pastry.
It was too crispy. It was too like it was weird. It is
I
interesting.
like it. I've got no idea what it is, but I like it.
Do you know what? That with a bit of ice cream. Too sweet.
Yeah, that'd be too sweet. It is quite sweet. It's quite sugary.
Not a baklava. It is its own baked goods.
Yeah, the sesame does kind of temper that sweetness a bit though, which is good. So if you want something sweet and crunchy, that's the thing to get.
But cut it first, because it's really messy.
Yeah, it's really messy.
Cut it. Use a fork with it. Anyway, so these, what you said, these look like cannolis?
A little bit.
They're not cannolis. They are like similar to a normal croissant. There is a word for this, and it's actually they're in my head. I can't think of it. There's an Italian version of this filled with fresh cream. I was gonna say stracciatella, but that's wrong. Anyway, so this is another thing. 4 different flavors. Custard. Do you remember?
We only have 3. So.
4. 3 flavors. 3 flavors. Chocolate, lemon, and something else. Or chocolate, lemon. No, sorry, chocolate, custard, and vanilla. Nope.
We're gonna find out when we eat them.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't remember either.
Huh.
It's either custard or lemon based on the colour that I can see.
You can't tell. Nothing like croissant. Nothing like you think. It's like salty phyllo pastry meets solid cream.
Okay.
In fact, cream is similar to Oreo. That's chocolate, obviously. You show it to Kim.
This one, clearly chocolate, you can see it coming at the end. Again, similar shape.
Go on then, take a dig. It's really messy. In fact, all of this should be eaten outside your home so you can just fluff it on the street. But this one's chocolate, obviously.
Incredibly crispy. Again, it looks the same.
The camera's there, love. There you go.
As all the others.
I think this is vanilla.
What was the first one?
Custard.
Okay.
I might have lied. It's more yellow than the first one. It's vibrant. It's lemon, isn't it? Lemon. It smells like lemon. And what I will say this, right, it is similar to a cannoli. It's as crispy and as crunchy as a cannoli. But the layers is like phyllo pastry.
It tastes like lemon curd.
I cook a whole film.
You took all of
Horror.
that.
I cook a whole film.
Now we just have pastry left. It's like lemon curd though, isn't it?
No, that one's best.
Yeah, that one's good. I think the citrus really helps cut through any of the sweetness.
Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next stream.
I'm going to hoover now.
Yeah, and like 2 litres of water. That ricotta one's so good. Ricotta, orange and honey. Can't explain what does it taste like to you?
Exactly how you described it.
No, but it reminds me of a flavour I can't think of.
Oh.
But anyway, cheers.
You enjoying both your ice creams?
I'm enjoying both of them.
Yeah. What did you
I'm
get?
lactose intolerant.
The one on the other side is dripping.
Oh shit. It's not in mine, but I'll have it. So what's yours? Apple pie,
Apple pie and cream.
pistachio, and ricotta, and honey, and ginger and orange.
Nice.